Hi, you guys. I just got a clicker. I had to get a friend to help me hook it up, but hey, leaps and bounds, you guys. The image that occurred to me this morning was if you're stuck in a rut in a car, the way to get out, at least initially, is not to pedal to the metal. Then the wheels spin. You're spinning your wheels, and at least when you're in snow or ice, it's the best method is to rock it. You just rock it, into gear, out of gear. It's easier in a stick shift anyway. And then it gets to a certain point where you can feel it grip, and you do give it some gas. And free at last, free at last. Rock it. That's what I'm hearing. And yeah. Clear the decks. Sometimes the words just come in my ear and I feel like I'm just supposed to say them out. That's sort of what we're here for. Clear the decks. Out of the rut. Well, this would be a rut. Five of Wands indicates, people at cross purposes. Here it looks more cooperative. Often in traditional Rider-Waite, everybody has a wand and they're kind of all blocking each other. Nobody can get through. It's just a cluster. And in this one, it's more, it's a cooperative dynamic. It can indicate the need for practice to work something out. But here, it's a delicate balance, this Five of Wands. Hello, Spirit. Come in, Spirit. Hermit. Boy, we've been getting Hermit a lot lately. The inner light. Okay. The inner light. What is the enlightenment that Hermit is experiencing? Is it a way out of this dynamic, Five of Wands? Yes. It's fast forward movement, Chariot, being able to pull in the same direction, to have the emotional balance, because this is a card of Cancer, a water energy, to do with emotions and connection. This is balanced feelings. And it's interesting because this is a card of in solitude, and this implies the two pulling together. Right now, they're not exactly looking like they're pulling together. They're facing other ways. But that's perhaps the lesson that Hermit is, I got to work this out. This business of being led forward by my feelings, to come out of hiding, basically. Three of Wands, and looking forward to the future. That directional energy of Wands, like in Five of Wands, they're all going in different directions, sort of, to attain that balance, which is, can't be held for very long, Five of Wands. This is what's next. I'm waiting for it. What's coming toward me? Okay, that's supposed to go under Chariot. So somebody may be anticipating, waiting for this perhaps a Virgo to come out of their retreat and move forward. I mean, we've got 2 cards of major arcana, Virgo and Cancer. Tell us more about this Hermit energy, please. Tell us. 9 of Swords. Interesting. Hermit is the 9 in major arcana, those big psychic energies. These are the ones that are minor arcana, the ones that are visible or that we work with in everyday life. And you can see this person, has got a lot going on in their head. Ordinarily, it's a card of anxiety, and I can see the sort of the prickly plants here. And that's a 9 in minor arcana. Hermit is 9 in major arcana. So somebody is anxious. I mean, that's sort of duh. I think they're waiting for something to shift. And they're worried, they're up in their head that it's not going to. What then if it doesn't shift? What then? Cut the deck, split the deck. 10 of Pentacles. If it doesn't shift, this is like getting everything you need. Okay, and bottom of the deck, other side of the split, is Star. And look at the pentacle up here. It looks like a big star. But this is the star and the moon. This is a card of Aquarius, of a clear kind of over-eye knowing. It's not this kind. It's also sword energy. Aquarius, major arcana card of sword energy, of knowledge and clarity and overview. And this would be like underview. This is a sword energy that's second guesses itself. But Aquarius, this card I always see as being led, guided by, your own higher self. So you get it? To where you're supposed to be. And I think the worry is, I won't get there. I'm waiting for it, not without a reasonable expectation, but where is it? And it might be you can't see it because you're actually in retreat. I think this is you. You kind of got to come out of hiding in order to see what's coming in. This is a card of wish granted. In the most brilliant, expansive Aquarian way. So whatever you're waiting for and worried that it's not going to come in, boy, is it ever. Maybe an Aquarius season. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, or B. Dealing with a Virgo, or B. Dealing with a Cancer, or B. And bottom of the deck, other side of this, what was revealed when I picked up that star card is Death. Card of Scorpio. We're still in Scorpio season. This is a card of major transformation on the level of the psyche that opens up the birth of something new. And what's not yet visible to you and is coming in is the new thing. And the driving force is emotion. Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's all on this deck now. We have Empress. We've been getting her awful lot lately. He, she, they. It's an energy of feminine. And divine feminine because it's not necessarily gender feminine. It's operating on that high energy level of, this is Taurus, earth energy. The receptive, the good earth. And being at home in the body, luxuriating in your physical self. Same. Okay, I'll just keep that as a potential. King of Wands on Five of Wands. Is this really the king? Yes, it is. It's sort of an interesting depiction because there's no apparent figure. Maybe this little guy down here? This is emphasis on the energy, again, of the sun, this forward-moving, bright, warm, I know what to do energy. I have an intuition, and I follow my intuitions. It's follow-through. It's sort of like Five of Wands, spinning the wheels, hit the gas, King of Wands, knowing where to go and how to get there and doing it. Wands are very much about doing it. And perhaps having practiced this Five of Wands energy, this delicate balance, perhaps of when to break out of this Five of Wands dynamic and move forward. I think you've been doing the rocking thing for a long time. Okay. On Hermit, we have the Nine of Pentacles, also a card of Virgo. You know, neither Hermit nor Nine of Pentacles means isolated, per se. It just means, you know, what you need is inside. You've got your own back. You're present. You're not dissociating from your body. And that's on her. It's interesting, a card of Virgo on Virgo. You know, you're appearing in 3D life. That's in alignment with where you are in your psyche. How powerful is that? But whatever, you know, contemplative sage in the cave kind of energy you've been in, now there's forward movement because your feelings are somehow aligned. Oh my God. Oh my God. Emperor. You know, you're aligned internally, masculine, feminine balance. We all have those energies in us. And if we're wildly one way or the other, we don't have internal balance. The idea is when that's achieved, that balance, your other half can come in. Because neither of you are coming in a position of great need or want or blame or... There's just none of that. So you're wide open to one another and you're in alignment in terms of how you feel about each other. And I think it's based on both of you having grounded yourself in spiritual work, which brings you into 3D grounded, independent energy. You're not independent in the sense of isolated from other people, but you have a grounding, a hermit energy, a earth energy in yourself. So you're not easily knocked off your center. Your center is very strong. Okay. This is supposed to go on 9 of Swords, so that anxiety energy. And I think it was clarifying it before. Being worried about whether or not this is achievable. Am I asking too much of myself, of my environment, of my physical life? You know, is this expansive pentacles? And it could be like, do I deserve this degree of security, this amount of money, this amount of self-satisfaction, you know, feeling good in yourself? Has the transformation happened? You know, Star, Death. The transformation is underway, for sure. It may culminate in Aquarius time. On the board, we have Taurus in the Empress, Scorpio in the Death card, Aquarius in the Star card, Virgo in Hermit, and Cancer in Chariot. Emperor is Aries. And even as the gender should stay fluid, if I forget to say an ambiguous gender, fill that in. As well, timelines and all of that. So, you know, and none of these actual astrological signs are the underpinning necessarily, might be, but what they represent, which is such amazing energy here. You know, the great transformation in terms of enlightenment that you have within you. Emotional alignment as well for forward movement. Balanced masculine and feminine energies. This is a card of balance. To move forward, you need to be pulling in the same direction. And I think if you've been in a rut, you know, somehow like the wheels are going to spin. The manifestation that you've been working on and waiting for will gain purchase and come forward in that chariot-like fashion. Shazam. I love you guys. Later.